Hello everybody and welcome to my first YouTube video on my channel about Lua learning, and today we'll be doing a video on how to create a Gamepass shop on Roblox. Now, first things we're going to do is we're going to go to the starter UI once we enter Studio, starter GUI. Press that and we're going to click screen GUI. After that we're going to click the little plus icon again and add a frame. As well, we're going to add a text button, because why not? Anyway, and we will edit the text button to our liking, so I'm just going to make it a background transparency of 1. Its size I will make 100 by 100. You know what, let's do 200 by 100, or 200 by 50. So we'll change the position. I like to use the X side because it's just easier, and the X side is exactly what shows up on a screen. So we'll make it 0.4, and we'll leave that 0, so that's pretty much the middle of the screen. 0.5 is a little too far sometimes, depending on your screen size, but we'll scale the text and make this open, close. So essentially what this button will do is it will open and close the frame, which will be the shop. So what we're going to do is mess with the frame now. So our frame will want to make it relatively a big size. I'm going to make both of these Y values 0. Let's make it 0.4 by 0.4, and we'll position it 0.4, we'll do 0.2, 0.25, 0.30, yeah. And then we will make it 0.4 down into the screen. Now, what you're going to want to do here is insert a image button inside the frame. Now, this is the image button. I'm not going to add a texture to it, but you need the Gamepass template, and I will post a link in the description about where the Gamepass template is, and it'll bring it up to a page and you can just copy it. Essentially it has to be inside the little circle that's there, but anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to get into the actual coding section. So we're going to put a local script inside of the text button. We'll just delete print hello world. Now, with every local script, we'll need to declare the variables first. So in order to do that, we're going to have to declare that it's opening a frame. So we're going to do local frame equals script.parent. So the parent would be the text button dot parent, which would be the screen GUI in this case, and now dot frame, which is inside screen GUI, which would be here. Now let's get into our actual code. So what we're going to write is script.parent.mouse button 1 click. So when it is clicked, it will connect to a function. Now open bracket, close bracket, the function, because we're not declaring that it's an on click or on touch, because we've already done so with mouse button 1 click. Now what we'll have to do is do frame.visible. So this will say that the frame is visible if the frame is visible, not frame.visible. And essentially what the not here is doing is it's making it, well, I'll say easier, creating the script not to be longer for you, instead of putting like frame.visible or if frame.visible then and so on. It's declaring that if the frame is visible, then it'll make it not visible, and if the frame isn't visible, it'll make it visible. And it's just an easier way to do everything. And yeah, so we'll test that. So we'll go to click the frame under screen GUI, go to visible, and click that. Now we will play test. as my character loads in, you can see that the GUI has already loaded up here. It's in the start GUI. The text button is here. So we click the text button and our frame opens. But when we click it again, will it close? And it does. So it opens and closes. Now, when we click the button, does the prompt purchase come up of the Gamepass? No. So we have to code that in. Now, what we're going to want to do is press the plus button beside the image button and add a local script in there as well. Just delete print hello world. And what we're going to want to do first, before we do any coding here, is we're going to go back to here, and we're going to go to the start place of the place that you're building. In this case, it's Gamepass shop video template. Alright, so as you can see, I do not have a Gamepass in my pass store. So what we're going to do is we're going to click Add Pass. And we'll choose a file. And Gamepass template is something that I have saved there. So we'll just name this for the vid. And buy to get, I don't know, a rocket launcher. And then we preview. Verify. Now, as you can see, I did make another one, but we'll just go to this one for now. After you create it, you click the one that you want, and there is this thing called the Gamepass ID, which is here. You need to copy that, so we'll copy it. We'll go back to Roblox Studio, and now we will begin our code. So we're going to say nps equals game get service, because we want to get the marketplace service. We'll also need to declare the ID, which is that. We'll paste it in, and then we'll need to declare the player. Players.local player. So essentially what this is doing is game.players is the player list, and local player is your character. Now, what we're going to have to do next is declare the function. So script dot parent dot mouse button one click connect function open bracket close bracket. And now what we're going to do here is nps connect prompt Gamepass purchase, and then we're going to put player, which is the local player, and then we're going to put comma ID. So what this will do is when we click the image button in our screen GUI, the Gamepass purchase service in the marketplace service will come up according to the player and the ID. Now, what will happen is where I already own and created the game, the Gamepass will not say that it's for sale. It will say that I already own this. Now let's see if this works. Now, there's our open and close. So we open it and we click. You already own this item. Your account has not been charged. So it works. And that is all I have for you guys today. There will be a link in the description for the model. I will upload a model, and I will put a instructions script in it as well. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please hit that red subscribe button down below if you want to see more vids like this. Leave a like, and I appreciate the comments. Thank you, and we'll see you later.